What up though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. I'm getting the 10,000 steps in at the mall today because I had to be out here for this Apple store visit. But I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about that, man. I'm gonna just say this. Ladies, be careful out there, okay? Beware of these dudes that pander, telling y'all all this goofy stuff that y'all want to hear, because chances are they on some BS. You know, I understand certain things you want to hear. You want to hear this and that isn't your fault. This and that is men's fault and whatnot. I get it. It makes you feel good. You know, dodging accountability, dodging blame. But these folks, they're not helping you, you know. So just be careful. Like, and I mean this sincerely. Be careful listening to these TikTokers, these YouTubers, these dudes that's on social media that are just telling y'all what y'all want to hear, saying all this goofy simp stuff. Everything's his fault, nothing's your fault, because it usually is a scam. You know, I have yet to see a time where it was one of these dudes that it didn't turn out that he was on some nonsense, that he was the very type of dude that he condemns. You know, the very type of guy that y'all claim y'all don't want and y'all claim y'all sick of, y'all claim is dusty. These dudes turn out to be those very dusty guys. So, I mean, I say this because this is something that's close to me because I've got sisters, okay? I've got a mama. You know, like, I've got nieces. Like, I have women in my life that are important to me. And it would make me livid to see some of them go through this type of stuff that y'all be going through because of the type of dudes that y'all fall in line with and because of the type of men that y'all be listening to, man. Like, this one dude, this, you know, whatever, Medusa, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, just that name alone, this sound like some corny mofo. Just that right there, he sound like some corny mofo. But then when I seen the dude, like in his videos and stuff, he looked like some dusty ass mofo. He looked like the very type of dusty mofo that you wouldn't want. So why are you even listening to this sort of stuff? Is the desire to hear the type of stuff you want to hear that strong to where you overlook the individual? And, you know, men like myself have called these sorts of dudes out time and time again. And we're often ignored because hearing a lie from them is more enticing than hearing the truth from somebody like myself. If I could look at that guy and immediately think to myself, this is some dusty dude that's on some BS. I mean, he looked like some homeless dude. He looked like some dude that be scamming for a place to live. And, I mean, the guy traveled on Greyhound to get from one place to another. I'm not throwing shame at Greyhound, but if dude got money the way he claiming he is, he should have been there Delta all the way on some flight, the next thing heading out. I mean, the fact that dude had to be there on Greyhound and needed you to get him a hotel room and all that. I mean, this is dusty behavior. How is it that men, we can look at a guy like that and identify that he on some BS right away? But these be the guys y'all be listening to. Y'all somehow don't be seeing it. Not only do y'all not be seeing it, when guys like myself be genuinely trying to look out and tell you, listen, this guy ain't it. You are so resistant to hearing any type of good advice, sound counsel from men around you who genuinely care about you and have your best interests at heart. You are so resistant to this. And it never works out. If the men around you, your brother, your uncle, your father, is telling you this guy ain't no good, please listen to them. He probably ain't no good. Stop thinking that you understand men's behaviors and dating patterns and the way men scheme better than men. There's a reason why the men in your life are trying to warn you about these sorts of guys. And you have to stop being so hard-headed when it comes to listening to reason. You have to accept the guidance of the men around you who are trying to put you on game, because not listening to them it's not working. And when these sorts of things happen and you've been warned by guys like us, it does not make us feel good to have to say, I told you so. In fact, it's very frustrating, because it's like if you would have just simply listened to reason when we tried to warn you, you wouldn't be here. So it doesn't make us feel good saying, I told you so. We would rather not have to say, I told you so. And in many cases, we don't have to say, I told you so. You already kicking yourself about it. You already know. We don't need to say anything. You already know you were warned and you just couldn't be bothered to listen. So ladies, please stop falling for the okie doke of these guys that just are pandering, telling you any and all things that you want to hear, telling you nothing's ever your fault. That stuff comes at a cost. Don't you know that these guys that are doing this, they grifting? This stuff that they're telling you is not real. They grifting. But that's all I'm gonna say on this. I gotta keep it moving, man. But these sorts of stories, they sadden me, because I really don't like scammers and schemers, people that take advantage. I don't like grifters. I don't like any of that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving, man. On to the next thing I gotta do today. I'll talk to y'all soon. Leave me them comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Later.